Welcome back to Nutritious Vibes. What's
Thought
up?
Alani's kicking in.
Yeah, I chugged it like 10 minutes ago. Before we talked.
No copyrights here.
Nope, not saying the
Welcome
word.
back, everybody.
Yeah. Happy almost Thanksgiving.
To our American listeners, to our non-American listeners, happy almost Thursday.
Yeah.
We have a few of you guys that are not American, so, you know.
That's true.
I wonder if, like, when people, like, non-Americans look, because, like, and it could just be, like, our own situational awareness, but, like, on Thanksgiving, I just see so many people posting about Thanksgiving, so, like, do other countries get FOMO?
I would.
Yeah.
They also probably don't care.
Yeah. Okay, well, since it's Thanksgiving, unlike us, really, truly, I did some research. So we can have some fun, factual topics to talk about today, all around Thanksgiving and holiday traditions and weird ones. But I do want to open the floor to Amber. Do you have, or does your family, I should say, have any Thanksgiving traditions? Or are there, if you don't, a follow-up question is, are there any that you would want to do with your future family?
Well, I'm actually starting one this year.
A family or a tradition?
No, a tradition.
Okay.
A tradition. I'm starting a tradition this year. I'm running a turkey trot. Nobody else in the family is required to join me. However, I will be running it. So that's my new tradition. We used to do the wishbone under the kitchen table. I don't know why. Did you do? I don't know
Under
why.
the kitchen table?
Yeah, you had to pull it apart under the table. I don't remember why.
Never done under the table.
We haven't done that in several years. Honestly, our big tradition is cooking like 90% of the food the day before. So then, like, the important stuff, like, the stuff that you want hot can be cooked or is, like, ready to be cooked the morning of. Because we do Thanksgiving lunch. We don't do Thanksgiving dinner.
Okay.
Because we want to, like, my family, for some reason, we're not even Cowboys fans. Or, I mean, I guess we are if you had to pick a team, but everyone wants to be done eating before the Cowboys play. And then usually that's when I take a nap on the couch in front of everybody. So that is my Thanksgiving tradition, is public nap time.
I've never heard of people, like, prepping the food before.
Yeah, like, well, it's stuff that you can do, like deviled eggs. Like, I think we, I think we prep the stuffing, so then the next morning it just has to go in. Like, we'll do the dessert, because my mom does, like, a chocolate mousse, so that can stay cold. Anything that can be prepped, we will do. My grandma
I guess I just never thought of it.
Well, the year we kind of stopped doing all of that was my grandma went ahead and boiled the potatoes from mashed potatoes the day before and then put them in the fridge. We had to reheat them. So we don't prep as much as we used to, but, like, it's a lot of the stuff, like prepping the turkey, like stuffing it and whatever, I don't know, whatever they do.
Yeah.
So. But no, that's probably the extent of our traditions. What about you?
I don't know if we have any traditions really, you know, but this will be our first, since my husband and I have been in a relationship and married, this will be our first Thanksgiving, first holiday really, where all of us are together on the actual holiday. So I think we have like 15 people, 17 people coming, which for like all of us pretty much being only children, that's a big family or like a big Thanksgiving for us. So I don't know. We'll see what we create this year. It's really like who makes what is our tradition. Like, my mom is the only one who can make green bean casserole because she makes it the best. TJ's mom, and then I'm her backup, but TJ's mom makes the best stuffing or dressing technically. I'm in charge of like vegetables and desserts. Like, there's certain things that like we stick in our lane. That's our tradition.
Makes sense.
And we just get drunk.
Oh, I love drinking. Definitely.
And then ending up in the snow, like usually afterwards, because we're so warm. At least last year we did. We were drunk and very warm from cooking all day that we just went out in the snow afterwards because it was snowing. So we'll see this year.
Yeah, definitely drinking is a big part of the holiday. That's why I'm really excited for the turkey trot, because all the other runs that I've done this year, you run and then you go get a drink and you're instantly wasted because you've just like exerted so much energy. Take a nap and then just like binge eat food and it cancels out. It cancels out.
I see that.
So I'm very good.
I wanted to start a new family tradition this year, but good and bad thing, I wanted to have my family volunteer with me at Feeding South Dakota, but they were already like at max capacity and their wait list was completely full for like everything around the holidays. So I'm like, that's so great. That's such a good problem to have. Like, I really wanted to do it with my family.
That would have been so cute.
Yeah.
That would have been sweet.
We'll do it another time. I'm got my eye out for other things for us to do because they were all like so quick to say yes, sign me up. And I'm like, oh, I'm surprised. I was really just hoping to get TJ out of it. I was like, if anybody else says yes, that's cool. But like, I hope at least TJ does it. And everyone said yes.
Interesting. Okay. Speaking of which, don't you have some charitable organizations?
So in the spirit of giving, and you shouldn't just give now, you should give all the time. I'm almost at 90 volunteer hours for this year, which I'm like, good job, me. From going from 0 to literally 90. It's crazy. But I just love, I don't know if it's because we're in a smaller community, but I just enjoy volunteering and seeing my impact in the community I live in. So because of the government shutdown, and Lord knows when that's going to end, I wanted to put together and make this podcast. Like I said, I did some research, make it actually informational for whoever listens. If you are so inclined to help any of these organizations out, I went ahead and picked some for Dallas County, kind of where Amber lives, and then where I live in South Dakota, just that way, because most of our listeners are going to live in those two places. So if you do, you can feel inclined to donate. Amber, you can drop these in our little description of wherever they can find this, if you don't mind. Okay. Yeah. So for Dallas County, I have the North Texas Food Bank. And I'll give a little spiel about these, but I think most people know the North Texas Food Bank. I think it's pretty popular. I used to donate money to them when I lived in Dallas. But this is a great place to donate your money or donate food because then they partner out with different organizations and then you don't have to like research and make that decision. You can just give it to one area and then they give it to the people in need and different programs throughout the Dallas Metroplex. Then there is the Crossroads Community Service, which is another Dallas County one and distributes food to residents in need. They just talk about food waste and like how much food they distribute, which 12.5 million pounds of food every year is how much they distribute, which is crazy.
Wow.
And then there's also the Tarrant Area Food Bank. They work to eliminate food hunger. They are in the 13 counties surrounding Dallas and Fort Worth. And each year they provide 62 million meals to people in those 13 areas and surrounding Tarrant County. So Amber's going to put all the links to them. You can donate your time, donate money, donate food, all of them. It's very easy to navigate. I researched all of this and just go to what foods they need most. It's honestly like canned goods, dairy that doesn't expire. So that's like shelf stable. You can find that in the cereal aisle, by the way, since I'm dairy free. And then just like peanut butter, jelly, things like that. Like it's not Thanksgiving related food. They just really need food in general so they can survive. And then for my South Dakota people, mainly Sioux Falls, Feeding South Dakota, which I've already mentioned, I have donated money to them. I donate money to them. I donate my time to them. Very impactful. They have them everywhere. I think the North Texas one is very similar to Feeding South Dakota. And they just assist anywhere from school-aged kids all the way to our elderly care, which I feel like the elderly people are forgotten about. So I think that's pretty cool. The Salvation Army always can take food donations. I think it's unique because they also take clothes donations. And for a place that's cold, like South Dakota, donate your coats if you can. And then lastly is Sioux Falls Thrive, which I think is pretty cool. It's a community project that starts gardens and eliminates food waste, but with produce. So they take like the ugly produce and the produce that would usually get thrown away and make it into food that they can or then serve with other organizations. Like the one I do in the morning, the Bishop Dudley House and things like that. So in the St. Francis House. But yeah, that's my little educational spiel. Hopefully if one person gets anything out of it, I did my job. Okay. It was fun researching all these companies and seeing what they do. And I just really love volunteering. Got that little helping bug. I just love helping people.
Well, thank you for providing all that information.
You're welcome. I felt like I was just teaching you for a second. Like, I felt like I was at work and just...
Yeah, maybe a
I
little
just
bit.
really
That's okay.
enjoy... I just love giving back. And I don't know, I can just feel it more here. It's weird.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, going back to our traditions, I know you said you researched a lot of stuff for that. What else?
I know. I don't
do
want it to just be me talking this whole time.
That's okay. We'll go back and forth because you sent them to me.
I did. You can pick whichever one you want to talk about first.
I want to talk about the turducken and where I need to know whoever. It's a chicken inside a duck inside a turkey. Why? That's my first question.
Have you ever had one?
No. Have you?
Same. No, but I would want to.
I feel like that's like some like The Grinch Stole Christmas. I would imagine that's on their dinner table. That's not something I think I'd ever come across naturally in the circles that I live in. Like if I were to ever go to like a CEO's house for Thanksgiving, that's where I imagine I would see that. I don't know.
No, I'm thinking redneck.
Oh, really? Isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think so. I think that's redneck behavior.
Yeah, a chicken stuffed inside a duck, which is then stuffed inside a turkey. I need to know, how do you cook that to where like you're not getting salmonella, but so like the outside isn't burning and it's still crispy and it actually tastes decent. Like it can't taste that great.
I have to assume you're cooking them individually and then putting it together.
Did you research that?
I didn't research that. No, I thought I've always been interested about the turducken. For those who are interested in the background of it, it says this tradition was said to be originated in the Middle Ages. I don't know, Google AI, you may be lying to me. But then was popularized by an NFL commentator. Which is a wild.
It's cooked for 5 to 6 hours. And it's together, by the way. You cook it together.
I don't trust that.
Well, I guess you're just, as long as the middle one reaches 165, you're going to be fine. But that's crazy.
I also wouldn't have thought a duck was bigger than a chicken because this is a chicken stuffed inside of a duck. I would have thought it was a duck stuffed inside a chicken stuffed inside a turkey.
The cross photos, I don't know what those are called, but like the photos where it shows you the layers are crazy. The cross section. Yeah, I was very close. That's fucking crazy.
Maybe next year, if we ever do a holiday together, we'll make a turducken.
That is so much pressure not to get, like, I feel like people are gonna get sick. I am learning how to do
Eat at your own risk.
Yeah. Eat at your own risk for sure. Okay, well,
would you ever fry a turkey?
No.
Same. It scares me. All those videos are going wrong. I'm good.
I remember vaguely as a child, before my parents got divorced, we had such a huge family, and they always hosted it at our house. And I remember we always had to have 2 turkeys, and one of them was oven roasted and one was fried, I think. And I just remember it was like all men outside, and there's that giant metal pot that it goes in. No, there's too many horror stories. I don't think I'll ever attempt that. I like smoked turkey. I like oven roasted turkey. I don't need to venture out that far.
It reminds me of that episode of Gilmore Girls where Jackson is just so excited to fry the turkey and like something happens and the turkey gets ruined anyways. And Suki was just so over it.
I remember that. Yeah. Great fall TV show. All right, what's the next tradition?
I haven't started watching it again. I'm very excited to start watching it. I usually watch it every year.
I started watching it like a month ago with my mom. It's a good mother-daughter show.
I want to ask you some questions because it's on here, so don't look at it because I want to see. Okay, so the Macy's Day Parade. Is your family watching the Macy's Day Parade? Do they watch it?
No, but it is always on in the background.
Who actively sits down and watch it?
Me as a kid.
Well, yeah.
As a kid, I sit there and watch it. But now it's comfort. I want it on in the background.
Did you know that the Macy's Day Parade isn't the oldest Thanksgiving Day Parade? It is not the oldest.
Where is there another one?
The second oldest is America's Thanksgiving Day Parade in Detroit. And then the first oldest is the Philadelphia's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Never heard of either of them.
Yeah. Macy's really has a chokehold
Dallas
on the
does
parade.
One?
Maybe. I feel like we would have heard about it if we did, but it wouldn't shock me if there was one out there somewhere. Oh, you know what's another tradition I forgot to mention? What? I'm obsessed with the Charlie Brown holiday specials. So watching the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, chef's kiss. I love it. And the Great Pumpkin, those two are my favorite. So yes, that's another tradition.
I like how they talk.
Yeah. Snoopy is so cute.
Okay. Who do you think the first balloon was in the first Macy's Day Parade? Oh, no, that's not my question.
A turkey?
No, well, this won't be a question. No. I don't know why I put this as a fun fact. The first Mickey Mouse balloon was entered in 1934, which the parade is 10 years old at that point. The parade was suspended during World War II because... Why do you think it was suspended during World War II?
Not enough balloon material or something? I don't know.
Oh my god, yes. Literally, yes.
I can see that. It makes sense. Because it's like elastic
and rubber and helium were in need for the war.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed that.
Well, it was either that or it was going to be like there weren't enough men to hold down the balloons. Like, those were going to be my two responses.
Manpower.
Yeah, not enough manpower. I would love that
there was just not enough manpower.
Yeah.
When do you think the tallest balloon was flown? Carried? Presented?
Is the question like what the year was or what was it?
Yes. No, I don't even know who these people are. So what was the year? It's way too old for us. Oh, there's a hint.
1943?
1986.
Oh, okay. I went way further. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
80.
It's olive, OYL, so olive oil, and baby sweet pea.
I'm pretty sure, isn't that Popeye's wife and baby?
I was gonna say that sounds like Popeye. It was 102 feet, and it's still the tallest balloon to this day.
Really? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
like to either see it or be in it, like the Macy's Day Parade.
Olive OYL, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her. Hey. What other questions?
What do you think the heaviest balloon is? I will give you the balloon. It's SpongeBob and Gary. It is the heaviest balloon. What do you think he's weighing in at?
I have no concept of air balloon weights, but I'm gonna guess a couple times. Probably like 4,000 pounds? 5,000?
No. You're calling him fat. You're calling him fat. No, 896 pounds.
Oh, way off.
Girl, how are men going to just hold down 4 tons? Well, 4 tons of helium.
That's actually a great point. Like I said, 1 year it could have been canceled because not enough manpower.
I like that theory so much better. We need to start spreading that rumor. Oh my god, you can change Wikipedia, and I got all of this information on Wikipedia. I'm going to say it's not enough manpower.
Okay, make sure you cite your sources. They get upset if you don't.
Yeah.
Cite our podcast, our web.
Yes, exactly. I'll link it. What's another one? Oh, I think this is a weird tradition, and I don't think it's talked about enough. Pardoning turkeys.
Yeah, I don't really. So is it just like, hey, this turkey doesn't have to be slaughtered for Thanksgiving? Or does it get picked to be slaughtered?
So, for the people who don't live in America or are American and don't know what this is, it's a tradition where the current president of the United States is presented a turkey. Also, it's a special farm that these turkeys come from, and there's like a selection process. I went into depth about this. It's from the National Turkey Federation. That's crazy.
Okay.
And usually male, fucking racist or sexist. And then they just pardon it. They just don't kill it. That's it.
Not that year, anyway.
Not that year. Yep.
Just maybe it just gets taken out another year.
It officially began in 1947. Oh, that's a good question.
I'm looking it up.
They did it.
Let me.
I understand I understand the origin behind it. So it was done under President Truman, and this was born out of a lobbying campaign to get for like foreign ad campaigns and to promote Meatless Tuesdays and Poultry Thursdays. I guess I don't know if that was like, I don't know what was going on then in 1947. I'm not a history buff. But I thought that was just so weird.
Okay, so the lifespan of a turkey.
I thought this was great. Yeah. Go.
Wild turkeys can live for 3 to 5 years, but up to 10 years if they're in ideal conditions, while factory farm turkeys are slaughtered at just 4 to 5 months.
That makes me so sad. Yeah. Like you're going to go into Walmart and see all those butterball turkeys. They were just 5 months old.
Well, gotta get them young.
These are all these from Wikipedia. Gotta get them young. All of these I got from Wikipedia, but like the second fun fact was John F. Kennedy pardoned a turkey 3 days before his assassination.
Poor guy.
They also have a whole list of like all the turkeys that have been pardoned on Wikipedia. Like they have names and their backgrounds and what they weighed, what breed they were, like in depth. I didn't put one.
I would like a "Where are they now" section added to that. Turkey Confederation.
Dead.
Or Federation, not Confederation. Turkey Federation. Will you please tell me where these turkeys are now? Because I'd like to know. Whose plate did they
how
get
they choose them? So it says. Honestly, probably ours. One of ours. Nah, we ain't getting bougie turkeys. I'm getting butterball.
Yeah. The 79-cent a pound at Kroger.
Yup. All right. So typically it says a flock between 50 and 80 birds are chosen by a chairperson. There is somebody's sole job to choose these turkeys, which is crazy. How do I sign up for that? They are then, these 50 to 80 that are selected and they are put in situations with loud noises, flash photography, and large crowds. So if they get chosen to be pardoned, they don't freak out when all the cameras and people are there. But they're training these turkeys. And then they're chosen, and then only 10 make it to November for like the semifinals. And then it's narrowed down to 2, the finalists. And what do they just kill the other one off screen? Like, what do they do with the other one?
That one is the president's dinner. Yeah.
They just knock off the head.
I would like to do next year, if we can get a list of these turkeys, the 100, or not 100, let's give us 50. Give us 50 turkeys. I want to do a bracket.
Okay, I'll look bracket. It up. They start in midsummer. I will try to keep this in mind for next year. In Aruba, this is what we're doing. What are you guys doing? Bracketing our turkeys?
Yeah, what are you doing? Don't you want to know who's going to be president? Or the president's going to pardon?
Be president. Don't you want to know?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's do a bracket. A turkey bracket? Maybe we wait until they get
I
to
think
the
the last one I had,
semifinals where there's like 30,
where there's
30
10.
turkeys. That seems too
Okay.
little, but 50 seems like too much.
50 is a lot. I wonder if we get pictures with them, or like pictures of them, because I need a visual
How else am I
learner.
supposed to judge? Yeah, I was gonna say, how else am I supposed to judge who's gonna win?
Their names.
That's fair. That was
No.
fun. I need their lineage too. I need their previous history. I need to know if their parents have ever been on the table or pardon. Like, I need to know this information. Turkey Federation, please.
The legacy
Provide that.
pardon. Well, my dad was pardoned, so I have the right to be pardoned.
I'm imagining it like I'm imagining these turkeys are just bred like racehorses. Like, you want, like, this is the stud. We're gonna let him impregnate all of these other ones
Yes.
to hopefully, that's what I am imagining anyway. I wonder how many of these turkeys are inbred.
Way more than we would be comfortable knowing. Well, I'm gonna say over 50%. Easily.
Oh, 100%. For sure. Okay. All right, what else?
Yeah.
You said you had one more Thanksgiving thingy for us?
Yes, and it's just Black Friday. The origin of it is horrible. I knew it was bad, but like it's really bad, so we're not gonna go through that. Like, you guys can look it up. It's just not fun to talk about. But I do want to see. I miss Black Friday. I miss the like when we were kids Black Friday, and like we'd be lining up in stores at like 2 a.m. before they open their doors, or like especially Walmart or something, Target. I miss that kind of Black Friday shopping.
I never partook in that. That was something my little sister and my grandpa did. He would come by and pick her up at like 5 or 6 in the morning, and they would go wait out wherever she wanted to go, and they would go shopping. I'm a Cyber Monday girl. I want to do it all online. I don't want to be out in the cold. Not the night after eating a big meal.
I honestly don't. I would definitely not do it now just because of how crazy everybody's gotten, and like people are gonna like, who knows what they're gonna do. But like, I do miss like shopping in a mall or like things like that when it's just like supposed to be like, oh my god, it's so weird to be here at these hours, and the deals you thought were deals on stuff you didn't need.
Yeah, I do like that time. I like that time in, I guess, our lives where it was exciting and fun, but I never partook in that. But it is very nostalgic to go back to malls, but I also now have become the kind of person that, like, I like to shop. Like, I want to shop at, like, Tyler Mercantile, like, places where I'm not going to find everyone else wearing the same stuff as me. So it's like,
Yeah.
do I want, it's just, I don't know, just that's the way things have gone back to, I guess. But it's something about
I
the
don't know
mall
how
is
you remember
magical
that store's name.
because I'm obsessed with it. I love that store. I thought about actually, so Tyler Mercantile is a store. They have one in Bishop Arts, and they have one in McKinney, and they might have other locations, but they only buy one size, like small, medium, large. That's it. There's not multiple larges. There's not multiple mediums. Like, every single piece of clothing that they have there only has one size. And I got the best leather jacket from there for whenever we went to Red Rocks. 10 out of 10. I love Tyler Mercantile. Anytime I see one, I want to pull in real quick. Pull the car over.
You have to.
That's why I know it.
Because it's just so unique, like you said.
Yeah. That jacket was hella expensive, and I've only worn it. Oh, I guess I've worn it a couple times, but definitely not gotten my money's worth yet. Need to wear it like 5 or 6 more times.
I wear that Casey Musgraves hoodie all the time that I got, so I 1000% got my money's worth.
Oh, yeah. It's a great store. Everyone should check it out. If you like, it's very Western, so you have to like that stuff, but it's very chic Western. Is that accurate? I don't know what you'd categorize.
Yeah, I was like,
as.
I wouldn't say like a very Western. It's like city Western.
It's like, what do they call it? Coastal cowboy? Is that right?
Yes, that's what it is. That's it.
Coast. Yeah. Well, if you don't have anything else to add, I think that's the end of our episode. As you guys might notice, they're a little bit shorter than normal. We have gotten a lot of feedback to cut them down to about 30 minutes because they're a little bit easier to digest. So we're going to sign off and we'll see you for your post-Thanksgiving episode. Where can they find you, Zoe?
Bye, people. Oh, just kidding. You can find me on Instagram. We didn't do this last time. You can find me on Instagram at Zoe Chantal. You can find my TikTok linked in there. Just follow my TikTok because I don't ever post on Instagram. And then don't forget to check the description of wherever you're listening this to donate. Amber, where can I find you?
You can find me at the Amber Allred on all forms of social media, and you can find our podcast, our Spotify, our Apple, our YouTube, our Instagram, our TikTok, all that shit. All has the same username, no topics, just vibes, no spaces, and we will see you there. Bye!